Hey Westbrook, welcome to the ROCKstar Report, where we always ask, what if we can? And I'm sorry I missed you last week. It was just a Friday. We had our big event and I was going to be heading out of town, so I had to do all of my communication for Sunday that night, and I hired somebody before that event, and wow, I did a lot, but it was great. And the event was super fun. Thank you to everybody who came, and it took a lot of work on a lot of people's parts, helping put the auction baskets together, and then we had tons of high school volunteers to help with the booths that the grade levels had set up, the fun little activities that the kids really liked. There were so many vendors, and many of them are our local families, so we appreciate you. But the food trucks, it was just a really fun night, and it was so wonderful to see all of you. And so I mentioned going out of town. So my husband and I went out of town Saturday afternoon, and for his birthday in November, I bought him tickets to the Garth Brooks concert, the residency he has in Vegas, and that was very cool. So that's what we saw Sunday night, and he is a longtime Garth Brooks fan and never thought he'd be able to see him live, so it was extra special. We had a fun little getaway, and it was just awesome. All I have to say is that even if you're not a country fan, you know Garth Brooks music. He puts on a phenomenal show. It was outstanding, and if you've been, I would love to hear what your thoughts on it. And if you haven't, I encourage you to go if that's something that you have thought about. But anyway, enough about that. This week has definitely flown by, and what a special week it has been, our Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you to all of you. So I know that your students have been spoiling the teachers in class each day. Thank you for that. And many of you have been making donations to our staff room, food donations, item donations, all of the things, time. It has been absolutely incredible. Our teachers are so thankful and they feel so special. You always make us feel so special. And I would start naming the people I saw here all the time, but I'm not going to, because I know I'm going to miss somebody and I don't want to do that. But just so many special people putting in so much work, coming and cleaning up afterwards. It has been absolutely incredible. I just am humbled as always. Thank you. So it's been awesome. And speaking of, because there's so many involved awesome people, we have to get a board finalized for next year, a PTC board finalized. So I'm going to send out a nominations form this weekend in the blog. And if you would like to be part of it, I would like you to submit a nomination for yourself or for someone else with their approval for the different positions that we have available. So I will be sending that out, and some positions are spoken for and we'll just kind of roll them over, but we do need some more people in the mix, because the more people we have, I always say, the more hands make less work, and I'm trying to make it so that it's broken up so that different people take things on, and then other people will take on smaller things within that. So please nominate yourself for different positions that we have, and it's going to be awesome. And it's a fun group to be part of, and we do all kinds of amazing things, and we really do try to make it so, we want more people involved so that the same people are not doing all the things all the time. So thank you. There's that little plug. This weekend is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers. And I hope that you, if you're not a mother, spoil your mother. And I know that it's kind of tough because we have grandmothers and mothers. Just make sure everybody feels the love, and make sure that the mama in your house gets to put her feet up and get spoiled. And speaking of my mother, I just have to, I like you to know who I am as the person your children see every day. But my mom came last week because my husband and I were going out of town, like I said. And when she comes, she literally helps. So life's been really busy. I seriously have not gotten caught up since the trip I took over spring break. There's just all this stuff going on that there are things I can't get done. So she comes and digs me out of my hole, and I'm so appreciative of my own mother. I can't thank her enough, but she spends all of her time doing all of these things, and I'm always like, Mom, do you know how busy you've been doing these things that I simply don't have the time to do, and I still have all this other craziness that I'm trying to manage. So I would really like two of me. That would be great. But anyway, I'm out of the current hole, and until the next hole, we'll just keep on keeping on. And this weekend will be full of the things that I wasn't able to do that I can now do. So like all of the Amazon returns that are on my counter, and the pool filter that needs to be cleaned. And so our family will have fun doing those jobs. Anyway, enough about that. I just want you to know I'm a mom just like you, and I don't have time to do a lot of it, but I love being a mom, and I love all the things. So, and I love spending time with your kids every day. I think that's all. So, next week we have First Responders Day on the 16th. So and we have our volunteer thank you. So if you've been volunteering here on campus, you should have received an invitation to come on Wednesday afternoon for some desserts and chatting and hanging out. And I think that's all for now. There's just a lot every day until the end of the year, just the way it is. So buckle up and let's do it. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for watching this episode of the ROCKstar Report, where we always ask, what if we can?